What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Guys, today is the day we've actually managed to break out of major resistances and exploded past either price ceilings as well as moving averages. As you guys know, if you were paying attention and watching yesterday's video, I made this very clear. As you guys can see here, only one day left before we get a general consensus of the direction these cryptocurrencies want to move to. We discussed clearly here that there was a beautiful uptrend and a major resistance price ceiling on XRP and some of these other cryptocurrencies, and we just needed about 24 hours before we could get a final decision. And as you guys can clearly tell, you can see within XRP, we've actually done exactly that. We clearly broke through this top resistance. We've clearly exploded through that, and it's not just for XRP. Ethereum has managed to explode up exponentially from its bottom support here. Honestly, a great buying opportunity would have been from the immediate break and closure above this major resistance, but from the bottom, literally from point A at the bottom here, we've managed to swing up a total of 33%. That's an extreme comeback in this sense here. Regardless, even if we waited playing it conservative, because we didn't know if we were going to continue to, dive down, even though we closed above our major resistances and broke through a previous high, you can see here, we had major resistance on the moving average. We discussed clearly in past previous videos that as long as Ethereum can close us above our moving average here and the price ceiling, we'd be buying in for a long position. This was more of a moderate to aggressive trade, but it still managed to pay off quite substantially. We've also talked about when to buy into XRP. I have yet to buy into XRP, and I would like to discuss and cover that in today's video, as well as Bitcoin, which, as you guys can see, yesterday we basically talked about how we needed to wait for the S&P 500 on Monday, today, to decide for us where is these markets going to be moving to. Where are we going to be going to? There's what appears to be a golden cross opportunity coming for the S&P 500. As you guys can see on the daily charts right here, we're about to have this cross. And honestly, with the major cryptocurrencies exploding up in price, there's a really good chance that we might actually see that golden cross happen today. Honestly though, Bitcoin at 30K was a great buying opportunity. Down here at 30K was honestly great buying opportunities for long-term consolidation and long-term holding, as we're now closing up to $50,000, which is an extreme bullish run to the upside here. Regardless of this, we do have to talk about the fact that Bitcoin just completed its golden cross opportunity here, which is extremely bullish. As you guys can also see, we managed yesterday to explode to the upside here, breaking through our 40K massive resistance level, which, guess what, guys? When we typically break through this, there's a little bit of consolidation, and then we continue to surge to the upside. So I'm going to continue to talk about that with you guys in a little bit today. Otherwise, a few things I want to mention. First things first, I do have an article I want to look at, which talks about how Bitcoin could reach 53K on Triangle Breakout. I do also want to say that we are still doing our free crypto coin display giveaway. All you have to do to win one of these brand new free crypto coin displays that has a value of $130 is just comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as comment subscribed, as we are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers in 2022. This would mean the world to me, and there's big things coming for you guys, so definitely stay tuned. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, because if you're not subscribed, you will not win. And make sure to pick a crypto, whether it's XRP, Cardano, XLM, Stellar. Just let me know what cryptocurrency you like and why, because I'm curious if I should review it here on the channel. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to you once again by Yubo. Get friends, get real, go live. As you guys can see, Yubo is a new social media website here, which is super cool. You can actually talk to new friends in a live way, which is also super cool. So you might be asking yourselves, what does this have to do with cryptocurrency? Well, they've now integrated NFTs into their social media platform. As you guys can see here, Yubo unveiled its first NFT collection, which is super cool. So more information about their NFT drop will be at the end of today's video. I've also linked them down in the description below. With this all being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, Bitcoin could reach $53,000 on Triangle Break, impending bull cross, analysts say. Bitcoin's 2-month triangular consolidation ended early Monday with a convincing move to $47,000. You guys can see, I just want to look at the pictures because I feel like that's pretty much everything. But you can see here, we were forming an ascending fractal, as you guys can clearly tell here, and we didn't actually complete it. And you can see on Bitcoin, we didn't complete this symmetrical triangle triangle here. We thought we did. It's still possible where we draw A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E. This could be that resistance right there that we broke through. It just looked like there was a little more consolidation left in the symmetrical triangle before we saw any sort of pop to the upside here. Regardless, we managed to break through an early symmetrical triangle, which was quite interesting and not something we expected. Also, the impending bull cross, which just happened to us. This is the 50 and 100-day moving averages here, but with us, we have like a, let me just pull it up so you guys can see. It is the 35 and 100-day moving averages, and that just had a bullish cross, which is an extreme bullish signal to the upside here. So with that happening now, we are expecting to see markets continue to break to the upside here. It's also interesting to see that while Bitcoin has risen nearly 20% since the Federal Reserve raised borrowing costs by 25 basis points here, Wall Street's index has jumped 5.9%. So it's very interesting to see how now everything is being compared and correlated with the S&P 500. So cryptocurrency and the S&P 500 is now being correlated, which is pretty incredible here. You can see if I refresh this, markets are doing extremely well. We're finally over the $2 trillion market cap, with cryptos up 15% for the week, 30% for the week, 22% for the week, and cryptos up 6% on average here, 7%, 10%, 10% again. Pretty incredible to see the runs that are happening right now. So we did discuss how 30K would be pretty much the bottom for this crypto, as it was forming a major symmetrical triangle here. These are great buying opportunities, but we have been playing it very close to the wire, waiting for the opportunity to buy into Bitcoin specifically, and that was when we confirmed closing above 45K. Obviously, it would have been nice had we bought in, just at 45.20, and we actually exploded up and closed at like 46.7, which is still a very good buying opportunity. And now I have officially confirmed bulls are here, guys. I'm very, very, very much certain that bulls are here for right now. However, does that mean you should buy in right now? The question you guys are probably all wondering is this a good time? Well, let me stop you there. The first thing I'm starting to notice is now that we're retesting this major resistance, we are becoming extremely oversold. Notice this has been a straight moonshot run from 37K all the way up to 47K. We've managed to grow $10,000 from the 14th of March to the 28th. In 14 days, in 2 weeks, we've grown 10K. That's great. Don't get me wrong, but healthy pullback and healthy consolidation is necessary. So if you were to buy in, let's say today, which you could do, I'm not, but you could do as, a more moderate to aggressive trade, you would probably experience some sort of pullback like this first, followed by continued correction to the upside here, or continued pumps to the upside here. Reason being, this moving average bullish cross, this golden cross, is a sign that the markets are going to continue to pump to the upside here. That's pretty much expected. I just want to show you guys how history typically runs with this coin. You can see how right now, after we broke through this yellow resistance, there's been a ton of resistance here. We just broke through it right there, and you can see we are overbought. So to flash backwards all the way, let's say here for reference, you can see that the last time we managed to break through this and hit this top resistance, we were also overbought. So you can see overbought here. You can see this pattern right here was overbought as well. So it's a very similar pattern. So you can see for reference, guys, we hit this major resistance, hit this major resistance, major resistance. What happened next? Healthy small pullback followed by an immediate break. What we're expecting to see is a healthy small pullback and then an immediate run and break. So very similar patterns here, with expectations of prices going to about $53,000, very similar to what they referenced before, because this is exactly what has happened. So expect to see big runs. How do we take advantage of this? As always, using Bityard, link in the description of Bityard, the best, in my opinion, leverage trading cryptocurrency website that there is. Obviously, high leverage means high risk. You guys have to consider that, but they also offer spot trading, derivatives trading. You can just, merely exchange cryptocurrencies because it's an exchange as well. They pretty much offer a little bit of everything. But when and if we do decide to see the small recovery, I'm going to be buying in for a long position, literally clicking market order, typing in the amount of leverage that I want, typing in all for the amount of Bitcoin that I want to leverage, and then clicking buy long and leveraging this to the upside, which is super exciting. So that's what we're expecting here. Honestly, you could buy in now and hold for the long term, or you could leverage it ever so slightly, but you can see the reference to how similar these cryptocurrencies are. So we are expecting a small pullback followed by an immediate burst afterwards. Small pullback followed by an immediate burst afterwards. It's a very similar trend that we're starting to see at this major resistance here. Regardless, we are going to be buying in long here. We are going to be taking advantage of this run very, very, very soon, and I am very excited to see that pullback happen. I probably would have bought into the, oops, I did not mean to do that. I probably would have bought into Bitcoin had it not have exploded as quickly and as violently as it did. If we closed at like 45K or 45.3 instead of actually closing at 47, which is insane, we wouldn't be as overbought. Regardless, we are still expecting a correction. So I don't know. I may buy in right now because we broke through that, or I may wait a little bit for the consolidation. I'll probably wait a little bit for the consolidation. Ethereum, we already bought into. XRP, we have yet to buy into. Reason being very clear on the weekly charts here. Before we wrap up today's video, the S&P 500 should open up in about an hour at 9:30. I'm currently recording at 8:30, but you can see this is what we're waiting for XRP. XRP needs to close, and this week will determine everything. This week will determine everything. So Bitcoin looks very, very bullish. We're bought in. We've already have a trade in on Ethereum. We're waiting to buy in on Bitcoin. It's literally 50-50. You could if you wanted to. I could if I wanted to. Everything is showing signs of continued bullish runs to the upside. So that's what I'm expecting here. But a small recovery and a small pullback is necessary, I believe, before we see a run to the upside here. XRP has to close. We haven't seen this yet. XRP is at a very critical, major resistance point right here. This is extreme. I don't know how much more I can say this. This is an extreme point of major resistance for this crypto. If this is not broken, expect to see immediate correction back down to 59 cents. If we do break through this on the weekly, extreme bullish runs to the upside. And honestly, I'm leaning more towards a bullish run, 70-30. I'm 70% bullish here. Reason being is all the other cryptocurrencies broke bullish. So if we could close this week, and I'm not talking about a wick. So we now have to play this out till like Sunday. Reason being is we could easily wick up and then correct downwards. It's happened on numerous occasions here where the price of XRP has managed to swing a major weekly candle to the upside and then close below, forming a major wick. So we need to confirm bullish confirmation that this week we close above. Once we can do that, then we buy in long. So it's going to be a week wait before we buy in. I know that sounds crazy, but you can clearly see the problem here. I don't want to buy in right now with expectation. Let's say we start to trend up. Wednesday comes, we're trading at 93 cents. Oh, let's buy in. I don't know, because we could easily do exactly what has happened here. Flash pump fake upwards. You buy in here expecting to see us continue to bull run. Nope, we dump. That could very easily happen right now. So be patient. Wait for this to fill its gap. We have to decide if we can close above here. If we can close the weekly in, we're going to have a lot more weeks of bullish runs to the upside here. As for Bitcoin, let's just let this play out maybe by the end of today. But we are confirmed bullish, which is very exciting. And we'll see how the S&P opens, which I think is going to be more runs to the upside here. Very excited. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk more about Yubo with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Yubo for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, have you ever heard of Yubo? Now, this is a social networking application that lets users chat about all kinds of topics and hang out live via video. Now, largely used by Gen Zers, the platform is winning over more and more investors thanks to significant growth driven by lockdown and stay-at-home mandates. Now, 5 years after it launched in North America, the UK and Australia, this alternative social network claims some 40 million users worldwide, half of whom alone are in the US. Now, the app was made by a French startup, although it remains relatively little known on home turf. Sasha, Jeremy, and Arthur developed the platform in 2015 and decided to break it into the international markets first. So what is it? Well, Yubo actually lets users make friends around the world, chatting to others via video, talking, and even hanging out face-to-face like in real life. Now, the app uses algorithms to find users similar in age and with the same interests. And while the application is free, it is based on a freemium model and also has extra features available to paying users. Now, unlike Facebook and TikTok, it doesn't rely on advertising. And unsurprisingly, Yubo has managed to cash in on the global public health crisis. And with lockdown measures enforced in various countries to halt the spread of the pandemic, teens flooded onto the social media app to socialize. Now, this method proved a profitable situation for the French startup. And what exactly does this have to do with crypto, you might ask? Well, Yubo has actually just unveiled a few days ago its first NFT collection, the Yubo Randos. And Randos by Yubo is a collection of 10,000 NFTs whom are just trying to fit in on the Ethereum blockchain. And randos are weird and awkward, but in the cutest and most endearing way possible. Now, when you buy a rando, you get amazing perks like the ability to use your NFT on Yubo, invites to exclusive lives with the VIPs, and the chance to win sweet randos merch. So guys, don't miss out. You can even mint your rando now and join the fam. Also, building on the success of the Pixels, their in-app digital collectible launched in July of 2021, and they are proud to announce the launch of their first collection of those 10,000 NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, the Yubo randos are the first real collection of unique pixels, but that's not all. Randomly generated at the mint time, the randos will enable their users to access exclusive features on Yubo, from using them as unique profile pictures and pixels to even live events with the VIPs, as we explained earlier. So guys, for more information about Yubo and their rando NFTs, or to join their Discord, make sure to check out the links in the description of today's video. Otherwise, huge shout out to Yubo for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.